Hey, it's Steve here, founder of Cover Band Central. Here, we're going to take a look at what's going on in the Facebook Cover Band Central group. We're just going to scroll through and see what people are talking about. Most relevant is selected, so it's going to be stuff that has engagement here. Oscar says, we're performing on Halloween, looking for suggestions on Halloween songs. We have Monster Mash and Spooky so far. Let's see, 235 comments. A lot of people have suggestions. Monty said Frankenstein, if you have the skills. Let's click on view more answers and see what else we have. Don't Fear the Reaper. This is Halloween, which is Marilyn Manson, I believe. Robert says Witchy Woman, Moondance, Werewolves of London, Superstition, Ghostbusters, Blue Moon, Bad Moon Rising. Pretty good suggestions there. Will said Them Bones. That's Alice in Chains. I don't know if that's a Halloween song. Thriller, of course. Thriller. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. These are good suggestions. I also put in a link to an article here that I compiled a bunch of Halloween songs. I'll link that in the description as well if you're interested. Oscar, same guy, also said our band has 3 vocalists, 2 male, 1 female. When one sings the lead, the other 2 do backup vocals, as they should. They attempt to do triad vocal blends. For example, C major triad C G. After a few attempts in the studio, they get it right, but doing it live is messy. Their vocals wander when they find the key, then come together. I suggest they sing backup vocals in their natural voices because their unique tones would blend nicely. And ask for suggestions. Jerry said record, then decide. Norm also said record practices. Good advice. Oscar, again? Are you kidding me? Cover band playing 70 to 90 top 40 hits. Founder of our band wants us to start wearing matching outfits: silver vest, white shirt, cufflinks, slacks. He said, I don't know of any band currently performing that wears matching outfits. You need to ask what we think first. We may not agree with you. Ask us, not tell us. What do you think? Again, a lot of engagement on this. 316 comments. John said they should have respect and ask. Do you see any bands out there that have matching outfits these days? Jeff Lake said, shout out to the venues that have a change room for the talent. It's funny that he calls it talent, himself talent, or others. You rock. If you don't, then put a hook or 2 in the shitter so we don't have to lay our street clothes on the pissy floor when we change over to show duds. A lid on the toilet would keep the sleeves from dipping in the bowl too. The struggle is real. Jake said songs with the most meaningless lyrics. Champagne Supernova by Oasis. That's one. Other people comment. 284 comments here. Roundabout by Yes, somebody said. Hocus Pocus, that's funny because there's no lyrics in that song. Drum cover. By the way, if you're part of the CBC group or would like to become a part of the CBC group, posting you playing your instrument along with the recorded version of the song is not a cover. That is you practicing along with the song. Stephen Polson is addressing people in Florida. He's got a tribute and or cover band looking for a venue in one of the cities for Friday, October 24th in Tampa, Jacksonville, or Daytona. So anybody watching this has a venue in one of those cities, needs a band. Stephen Polson's got you covered. Old joke. People still laugh at it. This is another person just playing along with the recorded version of the song, but I allowed it because of the silly emoji face that he put over his own face. And let's see, nobody has commented on it, probably because it's pointless. But big pet peeve of mine is when you don't flip the screen. This is backwards, obviously. He's not a lefty, and you know that because Fearless on his t-shirt is backwards. So flip that screen, people. When people join the group, Facebook prompts you to post a photo of you or something, put up a post, and the default text is, I wanted to introduce myself and share a photo I took. And usually it's not a photo that somebody took. So, but when you join the group, you can change that text and say, here's a photo of me. So Brian put a photo of him, which he did not take. Well, this is fascinating, and it looks potentially very dangerous. But this gentleman is playing guitar outside with sparks flying out of his headstock, which is definitely a fire hazard. And that is extreme. My goodness. Yeah. Hope the fire department was on standby there. Ian asked, what is a music album that is true masterpiece from start to finish? 491 comments. Let's see what the visible ones are. Close to the Edge. I think that's yes, right? Every Beatles album. Moving Pictures by Rush. Brothers in Arms. Dire Straits, right? Breakfast in America. Supertramp. A lot of suggestions here, a lot of music fans. Steve wants to know, question for guitar player colleagues out there, what do you use to combat sticky fingers at outdoor gigs? He says, I always wash my hands and carry a towel to wipe everything down. Plus, I always carry Gold Bomb powder in my gig bag, but don't want to gunk up my strings, so I haven't used that on my hands. Yeah, I think that would gunk up your strings. Nick Bowles said finger ease. John said pure mineral oil. David wants to know if anybody gets hand cramps. Any guitar players? I get a carpal tunnel once in a while in my left hand. I play bass though. Let's see what Reginald has to say.
You have to always stay humble and always understand that you should always be trying to learn and get better. The day that you stop learning, the day that you start thinking that you're better than what you are, is the day that you die while you're still alive as a musician. Because you thought that you were better than what you were when you could have actually been getting better.
And here's a post from me just talking about Get Him to the Show, my ebook, which is available at gethimtotheshow.com. If you're looking to build your audience, get more people to come see you play, make more money, get better gigs, get the ebook. Leonard said, I've been playing guitars for about 60 years, practices daily at 73 years old. Good for you. I asked why I still practice. If asked why I still practice, I say that I'm making progress, just like Reginald said to do. Music is never ending learning process, just like the rest of life should be. If I can make mistakes and still live, I can and will learn better. Good for you, Leonard. Sugar Rush Band wants to know, don't stop believing. You can't do it without a keyboard player. How do you reply? How I reply is, we've done it. I've done it in bands many, many times without a keyboard player. Sometimes we don't have a keyboard player, so the guitar player just plays the keyboard part. That's it. As soon as the vocals come in, it doesn't matter. People sing along, and they don't care that there's no keyboard. All right, well, that's what's going on today in the Cover Band Central group. Tune back in tomorrow and see what's happening.